Hi, I'm Karen and I'm representing the Landmark Commission. Today we are in the Provo Joaquin neighborhood, which is from University Avenue to 800 East and Center Street to 800 North, where you'll find many historical buildings. This is the Magnum mansion, which was built on 381 East Center Street. It was completed in 1908. The mansion has a steep gable roof with exposed rafters, and clinker brick was used for the first story. The second story is wood frame with stucco. It was renovated first for office use and later turned into an apartment building, and it contains 11 apartments which are still in use today. This is the Alma Van Wagner home at 415 East Center Street and is on the Provo City Landmarks Register. It was completed in 1917, the same year as the United States entered World War I. This was owned by Alma Van Wagner and his wife Bertie Gray Van Wagner. And Alma happened to be the first automobile agency south of Salt Lake City. This house is built in the example of prairie-style architecture, which was inspired by Frank Lloyd Wright. And it is said to be the very first house that ever had a family room. I don't know how to prove that, but that's what they say. And it was large enough to dance in. Right now, we're in front of the Jhansi house at 461 East Center Street. This home was built in 1906 and has a neoclassical design with pediments and columns. The Graham family kept hold of this property until 1974. It is still a private home today. There's a little secret inside this house. There's a small door leading to a tiny room with a trap door down into the cellar. Well, legend has it, it was an escape route for polygamists. Right now we're standing in front of the Fred Taylor house at 589 East Center Street. This house was built for Dr. Fred Taylor, a prominent pediatrician, and his wife Mary, and was completed in 1927 and is currently listed on the Landmark Commission website. According to the current owner, at one time Dr. Taylor delivered half of the babies born in Provo, Utah at the time. The house was later owned by Arthur D. Sutton, a well-known druggist and theater and apartment manager. Notice the steep slope of the roof, the stucco walls, and the grouped windows, which are an excellent example of the English Tudor style, which was brought to America in the late 1890s.
In 1994, we bought a home that is now on the historical landmark, Provo City Landmark, and we have loved old homes.
Yeah, what attracted us to this neighborhood were the trees, the established neighborhood, and the architecture of this home.
I have to say that I look at it as a privilege to live in a landmark home. Just walking into the home and seeing the beautiful woodworking and the attention to detail has made it really a privilege to be here. And I often think about the stories that this house could tell about the people that have lived here since 1906. It just kind of fascinates me to think about that. We also feel that it's a really good thing to do to preserve the heritage that was here for so many years before. So if we can preserve that heritage so that when people walk in and they can see, maybe get a taste of what life used to be like.